Hi, this is Dave from Credit Logic. I haven't done a video in a while and I apologize. Today I want to talk about a topic. A lot of people call me every day and say, Dave, I have this little collection on my credit report. It's really hurting my scores. The mortgage person is telling me, how do I get rid of it? I tried to dispute it. It came back, the credit bureaus, and they basically said, hey, it's been verified. Well, there's three ways you can handle this situation, and all three ways can affect your credit score differently. Remember, to us at Credit Logic, it's all about getting the best credit score possible. So let's go over those three ways briefly. The first way is, unfortunately, the way most people do this. They'll call, let's assume we have a collection for ABC collections for $100 showing on your credit report. Well, in this first way, and again, the most obvious way, people will call ABC collections and say, hey, ABC, I have a collection for $100. I'll give you $50 for it right now if you can, we'll take that. And yes, they probably will. But what has happened in reality as far as the credit score, two new negatives just came on your credit report by doing that, for settling for less than full amount. And what I mean by two new negatives, it will lower your credit score every time by doing this. So be careful. If you want the highest credit score, do not settle for less than full amount. Here's why I say two ways it'll lower your credit score. Number one, the day that you commit or you pay something to that collection agency, that reactivates what we call the 7-year time clock on your credit report. It might have been a couple-year-old negative. The day you pay them $50 in this case, one half to settle for less than full amount, it reactivates that 7-year negative back onto your credit report. That alone will lower your credit scores 95% of the time. So be careful. The second way in this case is what we call a negative narrative. On your credit report now, it'll say under that collection account settled for less than full amount or something like that. That is called the negative narrative, and your credit score will go down from that too. It's a hit to the credit score. So the first way, settling for less than full amount, I highly advise do not do that. It's not worth saving the $50 for lowering your credit score even more. You're paying to lower your credit score. The second way you would think would be the logical way, but just as our company's name is Credit Logic, Financial logic has nothing to do with the credit score at times, and this is what I'm talking about in this instance. Hey, ABC Credit Collections, I'm here, I owe you $100, I want to clear it up. Where do I make the $100 payment to? Or even this, is it more than $100 with your fees? Where do I make the $125 payment to? Now that would sound logical, sound like you're doing the right thing, but again, what we have found, if it's over 12 months old, and most of those accounts people are trying to pay off, it will reactivate the date of last activity. And even if it says on your credit report after that, it will say paid in full, zero balance, it'll still lower your credit score, because the newer the negative on that DLA, date of last activity date found on your credit report, the lower your credit score will go. So even doing the right thing, paying it in full, is not the right thing when it comes to the credit score. The third and final way, and we highly recommend, although it's a little tougher, I'll just start off with this, you have about a 50 to 60% chance of succeeding. That is called a deletion letter. Getting a letter from ABC Collections and saying to whom it may concern, this account with this account number has been paid and will be removed from all reporting agencies because it was put on by mistake. And you need that letter on their letterhead, signed by some official of that company, of ABC Collections in this case. With that letter, now we can take it to the credit bureaus and definitely get it off of your credit file. When it's off or deleted from your credit file, your scores will go up immensely. And here's what I recommend how to do that. Let's call ABC Collections. Let's tell them I'm buying a house, I'm excited, my banker told me to call you. My score is such, and I don't understand this, but my score is at such a point where he said, I need to pay this, but I need to pay you and get it deleted from my credit report, because if I just pay you, it'll actually lower my credit score, my banker said, and that won't allow me to buy my house. And of course, I'm not going to pay you $100 and lose my house over it. So I need to get what he called a deletion letter, so it'll be removed from my credit. So how do we do that? And let ABC Collections, in this case, answer that question and see if we can solve that problem to get a deletion letter. I hope this helps. That's the 3 ways to pay off a collection. Again, paying a collection has different hits to your credit score. The ultimate way is to get a deletion. You guys have a great day. Look for more videos coming out later on today, actually, on a lot of different subjects. Until then, I'll see you later.